I'm hoping that by participating in this network, that first, like I said, that they can use my Parkinson's and apply it to whatever they're trying to learn. Secondly, I'd like to be able to encourage other people to join it, because I think the more people that are involved, the more likely that they'll get the results that they need. And thirdly, I would like to encourage other people to have as good an experience with it as I did. I think that it will make them feel better about their Parkinson's. I think it will make them feel more positive about their Parkinson's, and allow them to do something with it. You got it. You can't, like I said earlier, you can't get rid of it. Why not put it to use? I don't think that there are risks the way people consider risks. I mean, you have your blood drawn, for not all of them, but some of them. And you could say that there's a risk in having your blood drawn, but we all know that it's very minimal. I had one where I had an MRI. There are people in this world that believe that, an MRI is a risk. I'm not one of them. So if you chose to read that into it, you could. But any possible risks are explained to you very, very clearly. And I didn't perceive any real risks. Any risk that is involved, I think that person wouldn't necessarily be there, because they would be leery of a medical system anyway, because they're very minor things that are involved in participating risk-wise. I don't expect to be notified each time my data is used, because I think that would be ungainly. I think that it would be very, very difficult. Not that they couldn't do it, but I don't expect it. I like the idea that my data can be used and go out and multiply. I very much like the idea that it can be used and reused and applied wherever it can be. No, I don't expect to be notified every time. I think that would be also, for anybody doing research, money is an issue, and money and time, and also time is money. So I mean, that's an expense I don't feel they need to incur. No, I don't expect to be notified. Clinical trials are one of those things that if you're looking, like I did on that bulletin board, you see them. They tend to have a picture on them. They make them easy to spot. Once you've been in one, then you seem to notice them more. You notice them in the various publications that are put out when you go to websites. I've actually noticed them on other websites outside of Canada, like the Michael J. Fox website. There's a website in Australia that I've gone to that I've noticed. And you think, ooh, if I was there, I would participate in that. That sounds like a neat one. I think once you step into that realm, I think you're far more aware of them. And of course, they're very good at notifying you. If there's one, that's the joy of having this database, is if there's something that's applicable to you, that they think you might be willing to participate, they'll contact you. And so you don't have to go looking. They can find you. But I think it would be wonderful if Parkinson's Canada, in their little packages, like the one that you introduced me to today, had a sheet about clinical trials. I think that if everyone who's diagnosed with Parkinson's was told that these exist, I think that there would be a lot of participation. At first, people can't absorb it. I think at first it's overwhelming. Maybe invite researchers to come and tell about what they're doing, or one of these nurse clinicians that I was talking about, or guides could come and talk about what's happening in clinical research. Lots of people have the wrong idea about research. They somehow think it's scary or creepy, or they just don't understand what research is. Parkinson's Canada is doing the right thing by talking to people that have been involved, so that they can maybe pass it on to others. I think that's a very good idea. Yeah, I think we all have a certain amount of faith in somebody who's in the same boat as us. Yeah. I think as many people as possible should enroll in the C-OPN, because it gives the researchers more to work with. The more information that they have for any research project makes it a more viable outcome. I think that people who participate will find that they get so much out of it. It's like volunteering. The more you do, yes, you're helping an organization, but you're feeling better about yourself. And doing one of these research programs that are in the network are very much like that. I have met phenomenal people that have devoted their lives to this. And also the researchers are so dedicated. They live and breathe this. They want positive outcomes. They're not doing it. They could be doing any form of research, but they've chosen to do research in Parkinson's. And just acknowledging them for that, I mean, they're there to help us. If you can, by participating, help them a little bit, whoa, I think that's pretty awesome. It also, it gives you a chance. There's residents, there's clerks, there's people that are moving up in the neural field that are participating in these things too. They might be your doctor someday. They might be someone who's your primary caregiver. So the opportunity to help them with that, and you're helping yourself. That's just how it comes out. You're helping yourself, no matter how you look at this. And so I think everyone that can should participate, or should give themselves the opportunity to participate.